Good Thursday morning. Today we have another math lesson. We're going to do addition problems, but this time we're going to put missing numbers in the middle of them. And you have to figure out what is missing, what number is missing. So it's going to be a bit harder. You do not have math pages to do this. So I want you to listen and learn. And tomorrow I may have you get pieces of paper out and to color things and figure them out while we do them. But today I just want you to listen and learn. Let's go to, and today, it is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. It's the last day of April. Tomorrow is May 1st. Let's go on to the next slide. Hello, if you look to the left of this slide, we are going to be viewing the addition number symbols. Look below that and we see red, looks like a T. That means plus or and in addition. If you look below that, you see the two red marks, one on top of each other. That means equals or is in addition sentence. Now I have a few example addition sentences next to them. I know we've gone over this before, but there's a reason for doing this, because then we're going to make it harder for you. Look on the right-hand side next to number 1. It says 3 plus 6 equals 9. So just like always, I'm going to take one color. Oh, that was not a good color I was going to choose. I was going to pick one color and I'm going to make 3 dots because our problem starts with 3, right? So I have 3 dark blue dots because I started with the number 3. And I know it's 3 because I can put a line through each one. I go 1, 2, 3. Now I want to make 6 dots. So I'm going to take another color today. Remember, you're not going to do it with me, but tomorrow I'm going to have you do things with me. And I'm going to make 6 dots. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to make sure I did 6 dots again. So I'm going to make a line through them and count them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I do have 6 dots because if I don't have what I wanted, if I don't do it correctly, then I will mess up the whole problem. So my addition number sentence goes 3 plus 6 equals 9. 3 blue circles plus 6 green circles equals 9 circles in all. That means once I counted them all, I had 9. Now let's go to the next number sentence. It's also an addition number sentence. It goes 4 plus 3 equals 7. So again, just like we did before, we're going to make 4 circles. 1, or try to. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've made 4 circles. And I know there are 4 because I'm going to count them again and put a line through them to make sure I have 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, indeed. Then it says plus 3. So I'm going to take another color and I'm going to make 3. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to make a line through those to make sure I have 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Remember, if you don't put a line through it, you might have the wrong number. And if you have the wrong number, your problem will not work. So my addition number sentence goes 4 blue dots plus 3 green dots equals 7 in all. And I'm going to count to make sure I have 7. You count, or you point and count while I point and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I do have 7. It worked out. My last problem is also an addition number sentence. It goes 5 plus 5 equals 10. So again, I'm going to make 5 dots, and this time I'm going to make them to the left so I have more room. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've made 5 blue dots, and I can count them. One, and I'm going to count them with a different color to make sure I have 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 5. So I have 5 dots. 5 plus 5. So I have to make 5 different color of dots. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to make sure I have 5 again, so I'm going to put a line through them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. And I'm going to count them to make sure I have 10. You point and count while I point and count. Okay, you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now on the next slide, we're going to mix things up. So we're going to make it harder for you. So let's go to the next slide. Here I have a blue rectangle. I know it's a rectangle because I have 4 sides. I have 2 short sides and 2 long sides, and that's what makes a rectangle. Now, in this problem, look below the rectangle, and I have a line plus a line equals a line. Now, I'm going to put 2 on my first line, the number 2, and I didn't read, that's okay. Plus blank equals 6. So I have to figure out what do I need with 2 to make 6. So you know what I'm going to do for this one? I'm going to look at my end number, and that was 6. Because I have to figure, how can I tell what is missing in the middle? I need 2 plus something else equals 6. But I don't even know how to do that problem. So I'm going to show you how we do that problem, how we figure it out. Do you see that number 6 at the end? Now, I'm going to make 6 dots, but I'm going to make them on top of my green carpet. I'm not going to take them on top. I'm going to make them above. I'm going to make 6 circles above. Watch. I'm going to do 1. Actually, I'm doing in red. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And I'm going to put a green line through them to make sure I did 6. Okay? 1. Oh, I meant to do green. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do have 6. But so see how 6 was my answer, my last number? So I drew 6 circles. And I counted them to make sure I had 6. Now it says I already have 2 of them. So I'm going to put an X on 2 of them. So I know that 2 plus what equals 6. So I crossed out 2. Now, do you see I have some circles left over? That's how many more make 6. But wait, stop. I have to count them to see how many make 6. Are you ready? So let's circle the ones that are left. Let's circle them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 left. So I have 2 plus 4 equals 6. Wow. And I'm going to make sure that's true because I'm going to put 2 red dots on my carpet. 1, 2, plus, and I'm going to put 4 black dots on my carpet. 1, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. See 2? I have 2 red dots and 4 black dots, and I should have 6. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I have 6. Wow, very good job. Now we're going to erase this and try another problem because this is not easy. I know it's not easy. So I'm going to erase all my numbers and all my beautiful circles, and we're going to start with a new problem. Okay? Very good job. So I start off a rectangle, and I have lines at the bottom. I have a blank line plus a blank line equals a blank line. This time, I'm going to write the number 1 on the first number, on the first line. It says 1. 1 plus blank equals 3. So that means 1 plus how many numbers equal 3? Now, I look at the n number. The n number is 3, isn't it? So I'm going to make 3 dots above the blue carpet. Watch. I do 1, 2, 3. Okay? I put 3 dots above the carpet. I know my problem is 1 plus what equals 3? Oh, I don't know. So how do you figure this out? Oh, my first number is 1. So I'm going to cross that 1. And oops, I meant to hit a black. It's not working for me. Let's see. And I crossed out 1. Now I have 2 more left over, don't I? So I'm going to make a 2. And I think 1 plus 2 equals 3. Let's find out for sure. I'm going to do 1 black circle on my carpet. And I'm going to do 2 green circles. Hopefully they're green. Oops. On my carpet. 1, 2. It's hard to see, I'm sorry. But I have 1, 2, 3 on my carpet. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. This is something we might have to keep practicing next time because it is tricky. Now, let's go back to the last slide. Okay? This is a bit trickier. It's 3 plus blank equals 9. So you know what? I'm going to look at that 9 number. I bet it will help me figure out what is missing if I draw 3 dots next to it. I mean 9 dots next to it. Because it goes 3 plus what equals 9. I see 9, so I'm going to draw 9 dots next to it. Or 9 circles. You can do it too. Don't do 2, obviously you don't have a page, but watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to check to make sure I did 9. So I'm going to put a line through them just to make sure, okay? I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yay, I did do 9 dots. Now go 3 plus what equals 9? So I'm going to use subtraction again. So I'm going to cross out 3 because I know 3's in my problem. So I'm going to cross out 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like my first number says, 3 plus what equals 9? So I bet I need to count the circles that do not have an X on them. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be 6. 3 plus 6 equals 9. I want to make sure that's right. So underneath the 3, I'm going to make 3 black dots. Then underneath the 6, I'm going to make 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's count them all to see if I have 9. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 9. Yay! Now you don't always have to do the second part. I made 3 black dots and 6 red dots to make sure. Wow, very good. Now let's look at number 2. I start the problem. It goes 6 plus what equals 10? Huh. I have to figure out how to do that. So I look at the 10 first of all. 6 by how many more equals 10? So I'm going to draw 10 dots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I want to make sure I have 10. So I'm going to click on those to make sure I have 10 dots. Let's try. I'll put a line through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And guess what? I had 10. So I go back to my problem. It goes 6 plus how many dots equals 10? Or 6 plus how many equals 10? So I know I have 6 in my problem, right? So I'll cross out. I have to turn that into takeaway problem. I cross out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I crossed out 6. Now let's count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am going to write the number 4 on my blank. And I have 6 plus 4 equals 10. Now I bet you that's right, but I'm going to double check. So underneath that, when I do a problem, it says 6. I do 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I did them quite small, but I have 6. Now, underneath 4, I'm going to do 4 dots. I'm going to do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are a bit bigger. Now, let's count them all to see if I have 10. You count and point what I count and point mine. You cannot see where I'm pointing, but you can hear me count. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, 1 red dot got away. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're right. We had 6 black dots and 4 red dots equal 10. Yay! One more problem we're going to try together, okay? Look at the bottom. It says 2 plus what or blank equals 6. So we're going to underline 6. And I'm going to make 6 dots. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to count to make sure I have 6. So I'm going to put lines through them. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do indeed have 6. Yay! Now let's go back to our sentence. It says 2 plus what equals 6? Oh no, how do I figure that out again? Oh yeah, I remember. 2 is in my number sentence. I already drew 6. Now I go back to 2 and I know that 2 is in my number sentence. So I'm going to cross out 2. 1, 2. So 2 plus how many are left over equals 6. Let's count them. Let's count the dots that do not have X's on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4. So we have 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now I want to make sure that's true. So underneath the problem, I'm going to draw dots. Starts with 2, so I'm going to do two black dots, 1 and 2. Then says plus 4, so I'm going to do 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to count all those dots underneath to see if I have 6. You ready? Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 plus 4 equals 6. Don't worry, we will practice this more the next lesson too, because I know this is not easy to understand. But the more we practice it, the better we will get. Okay? Now, this is the end of my lesson. I want to say bye. I will see you next on Friday. Bye.